What's up, Sagittarius? Let's get into your read here and let's switch things up. Let's look into the next 3 months. Let's look into October, November, December for you, into your birthday month, Sag. So I'll go around other zodiacs as we do this, but this is a different deck we're pulling up and just see what's going on energy wise. All right, so take what resonates, leave the rest out. Let's see what's going on here for Sagittarius. The next 3 months energy. What does Sagittarius need to know? What can Sagittarius expect here in the next 3 months? And what does Sagittarius need to work on? Let's see how the tarot cards come out here. Let's see. For Sag, next 3 months energy here. First card coming out, we have the Four of Wands. Starting off your read here. Four of Wands is stability, home, right? This is celebration here. What is crossing that? We have the Wheel of Fortune. And past energy coming into this reading with the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. And the focus here. What is the focus here for Sagittarius? We have the Empress. I mean, this is an energy off the bat, Sagittarius. I mean, I'm just looking at this. The Five of Pentacles. I asked, how are we coming into this reading? And we're coming into this reading with the sense of loss, right? Or feeling lost, maybe not having the answers just yet, right? So we're stepping into this next 3 months here, right? I'm doing this on September 30th, so we're stepping into the next 3 months here with an energy of feeling lack of something. Maybe this is a sense of needing more finances, maybe a sense of wanting someone, maybe relationships, things like that, right? Now our situation is the Four of Wands, so we could be focused more on home, focused more on family, celebrating, right? Again, we do have some birthdays coming up here, right? So Four of Wands being the situation here, but we focused with the Empress energy, and the Empress is someone here that ends up having everything she needs to create. Doesn't matter male or female, right? She has everything. She stepped into her power here. So in the next 3 months off the bat, and we're going to see how this goes, but it feels like there's going to be a really big shift for you guys in regards to getting ready for the coming year 2026. So whatever this is, I feel like you're building, either a lot of you guys are building something, or maybe looking into yourself here, what you want to create. And I feel like that you're moving or preparing for the next year. I feel like this is more about you focused on yourself, focused on the things that are important to you, whatever that is, work, relationships, whatever that is. But I feel like you're preparing yourself for 2026. Let me see the possibilities here for Sagittarius. What is the possibilities for Sag here? We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy here. I see the Ace of Pentacles as well. Like I said, we just said focused into creating something for 2026. Focus more onto next year here. Now the Wheel of Fortune is the challenge, right? So again, maybe this is something that you want to see the shift happen sooner. But again, we're stepping out of this Five of Pentacles energy here. We're stepping into some sort of new opportunity. Let me see the near future here for you, Sagittarius. What is the near future? Six of Pentacles. So expect someone to come towards you here, or maybe expect an offer, a gift, someone here that is going to give you something that brings a sense of balance. We're moving from Five of Pentacles to Six of Pentacles, right? So moving out of that feeling of we're not getting the opportunity, we're not getting the idea, we're not getting the projects going. Again, it's going to go a lot of different ways here, but I feel like the Judgment being over here, universe is in control of something here, right? A decision has been made for you already here, Sag, and I feel like it's going to move you in a different direction. Let me see your power, your feelings here next 3 months for Sagittarius. What's going on? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Look how much Pentacles is coming into your read here, man. I mean, your power being the Eight of Pentacles, a lot of you guys could be focused on learning something new. Okay, so it's like if you're doing something for a long time, you want to try a different idea, a different industry, just to see how it goes. A lot of you guys could be taking classes. Eight of Pentacles is also mastering your craft, right? So something that you're good at, maybe you're going to tweak it out and make it better. Again, Eight of Pentacles focused on work, focused on foundation, focused on, leveling up. All right, Sag. So Sag, I feel like you're in the next 3 months here, you're moving out of something, moving out of some sort of feeling that you've been seeing that nothing's really moving forward, or maybe things haven't been shifting, but it feels like you are more focused on building something up for yourself, which again can result, for some of you guys, this could result into stepping in or purchasing a new home, or purchasing something here that's stable for yourself. Eight of Pentacles here. Six of Swords underneath, Aquarius energy. Again, moving towards better environments, better people around you, things like that. Let me see the environment here for you. What is the environment for Sagittarius here? We have the Hangman. Piscean energy. Pisces energy here. Hangman being there. Again, Hangman's always about a pause, reflection, taking a look at things here. So your environment in the next 3 months is kind of telling me that you may not make big decisions here in the next 3 months. You may be looking at things, maybe looking at opportunities, looking at directions here. Maybe even feeling like, again, Wheel of Fortune being the challenge, feeling like you want to make that shift, that change. But it feels like you kind of revert back to this Eight of Pentacles with the Empress. I feel like you're more focused on doing things right. Okay, whatever that means to you. What is the hopes and fears for Sagittarius? What is the hopes and fears for Sagittarius here? We have the Four of Cups, fearing that, you might miss out on an opportunity. The Four of Cups is this person looking at Three Cups here and really putting time and energy into things that don't really fulfill them. They're sitting underneath a tree here. There is an Ace of Cups energy hovering there, but it's kind of like, I'm trying to find it. Hangman energy, trying to find this. But also, I feel like, you are, I feel like in the next 3 months here, there can be this energy of you feeling like you're missing out on an opportunity because you're not moving forward here. Wheel of Fortune. Again, I don't feel like this is a situation where things are stuck for you. There's a reason behind this, Sag. I feel like there's a reason why things might become or feel like a standstill the next 3 months, or maybe a few months of that, because it's preparing you for something here in the future. And I do see that you're going to see that. The Ace of Swords. There is some sort of truth breakthrough, some sort of aha moment, or something like that here. Again, and you in those months you have the Empress type of energy here. So there is a breakthrough. There is something here that is changing up, that brings you, that Magician here has everything they need to create. And I feel like you have that. It's just that there is something here that needs to come or open up, or an opportunity, an email, a communication, a text message, whatever it is here that gives you that opening. All right, so could be a couple of months here to really pay attention to your intuition here, Sagittarius, to just kind of how you're feeling over certain situations as well. What is the potential outcome here for Sagittarius the next 3 months? What is the potential outcome for Sag here? We have the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Seven of Swords, we would look at that as a lying, cheating, stealing card, right? But it's also about moving in silence here. And I feel like this person's, like in this card, Seven of Swords, he's taking these swords and he's running, right? So it's kind of moving towards something here. We saw the Six of Swords, but I feel like a lot of this is being done in the background here. And maybe this is a sign of not to share many ideas with others. It can bring jealousy. It can bring other people saying, this is maybe, if you give an idea to somebody, they go, well, why don't you do it this way? And again, that's that Seven of Swords energy, little betrayal here, right? It's not the Ten of Swords, but it's definitely something here to watch out. Let me get one more card on that here for the Seven of Swords, but I do feel like be aware of sneaky energies around you. I feel like that's some message here. What is the Seven of Swords here as a potential outcome for Sagittarius? We have the Moon. There you go. So be aware. You're going to start to see these next 3 months here. You're going to start to see people or things here that just don't serve you anymore. And I feel like the Moon here is going to show you certain individuals or certain situations that you're in that just is not good for you, right? For others of you, I do feel like that Seven of Swords is still an energy of saying, here's the advice, move in silence. Don't tell everyone about your goals, your dreams here. The Moon is about keeping secrets as well. So again, Moon is bringing things to the surface, but I feel like we saw that Ace of Swords earlier. It's you seeing that moment of like keeping quiet is going to be the best thing, right? I do see the King of Swords underneath here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel like you're going to start stepping into an energy of being a leader. It doesn't mean just in your life. I feel like in others as well. I feel like people might be coming to you for advice, but the King of Swords is also this this person, this energy of being real, right? Keeping it real, not really BSing. This person really is focused on getting things in order, getting things done, and I feel like that's a lot of the end of the year energy is kind of showing that to me here. All right, let's see this Wheel of Fortune and anything else that might be coming up here for you, Sagittarius. But that's the gist of your energy in the next 3 months. So I wish I can say, things are just blooming here for you, and it will, but I do feel like this is through a process. This last 3 months here is through a process of a major growth here, but at the same time it's like the universe is setting you up with everything you need towards the end of December, and then 2026 you're able to step into this Empress energy and start to create here, especially with that Eight of Pentacles. So you are ready for a really busy time, and again, it brings good money to you. All right, so it means you're increasing your finances, stability here. Let me see this Wheel of Fortune for you, Sagittarius. What is the Wheel of Fortune? We have the 10 of Cups coming out here for you. So, even though it's a challenge right now, Sagittarius, I feel like that 10 of Cups energy is the ultimate happiness. It's marriage. We have the 4 of Wands here. Family. This is things coming together. I feel like you're going to start to see a bit more abundance, right? More, or starting to see that light of, things are starting to come in balance now, right? So maybe you've been through quite a bit here, Sag, and I feel like there's been ups and downs, roller coaster months, roller coaster years, very sad times. Again, we have the 5 of Pentacles here in the past, and I feel like you're starting to come into an energy of understanding this 10 of Cups energy, how it's feeling now, right? The people you created, the environment, the family, the friends, the relationship, the work, the energy that you're putting into work is becoming more fulfilling for you, right? And it's through a process of cutting off people here, all right? Through a process of you making that decision. This is you in control. Anything else for Sagittarius in the last 3 months that Sagittarius needs to know here? The 10 of Swords or the 9 of Swords. Worry, okay? This is stress, anxiety. I feel like again, when we go through a lot of changes in life, or wanting to bring change in our lives, like let's just say, for example, wanting a new job, it brings this sense of like, what's going to happen next? Am I going to have that stability? You've already put a lot of time and energy into this. Is it going to bring me what I want? Again, questions that don't need to ask, right? And again, naturally, we are going to ask it because I do the same damn thing. but it's when we stop worrying about that and overthinking about certain things, that's when things start to open up and provide more clarity, all right? So that's some advice for some of you guys, not for everybody. Anything else here for Sagittarius? The 8 of Cups, let that go. Whatever that does not serve you anymore here, Sagittarius, let it go. 8 of Cups, moving away from that. Again, we felt like we are missing out on opportunities here. We feel like we also have to give to certain situations because we have to, but it feels like you're going to start to see you don't have to. Interesting way of saying that, but it's like, putting time and energy towards a certain situation, feeling like that opportunity is not coming towards you. But the advice here, again, this is just advice, you don't have to take it, but the advice here is like not to overthink certain situations, not to overthink what can happen or may not happen, not looking so much into the future and kind of stepping into this energy of where you at, what you want to be. And the Empress is more very stable, confident, and independent, and knowing that you are the magician here to bring all this in. But again, your environment is the Hangman, and the Hangman sitting there going, I need a pause, I need a break, I need to relax and take a look at something here, right? And that brings answers towards you. Near future, again, 6 of Pentacles, we're going to end it here with the World, all right? So the World here is this new beginning, this new opportunity here. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be stepping into relationships. A lot of you guys are going to be stepping into better career opportunities, maybe even opening up your own businesses, right? Being that entrepreneur that's in you, I feel like you're just having these ideas where being more independent and free is a little bit more less stress, and you're starting to look at more of your mental health and things like that. And I feel like that is happening here in the next 3 months. That leads you. It's like you're front of the line for 2026. You're front of the line to get things going on a good note. All right. So Sag, that's what I see. Let me know if you like these readings. This is the first time I kind of did a next 3 months thing, so you let me know. And if we do like that, we'll continue. Maybe even just look at 2026 or something like that. So you let me know. Leave a comment if this did resonate, help in any way. Hit that like button if you also like this video. And until next time, we'll see you. Guys, have a good one.